Hello everyone! I'm back with more Inquisition. I recently upped the shaders and everything looks so intense now. I mean, I don't know if it's a noticeable difference, but it looks noticeable to me. I was playing around with the character maker with the mirror in the Black Emporium. And I was just wondering why I couldn't see the scars. I try to put scars on again. And it's because my shaders weren't set to high, they were set to medium, so now I can see the scars on people. You can see my guy's freckles now. He has freckles on his face. You can only really see it probably in cutscenes, because when he's in the overworld like this, it's harder to see like facial things, but yeah. Off stream, I emptied out the inventory. We're at 5 out of 60, which is great. Oh wow, he does look... I haven't seen what he looks like whenever he's in his inventory mode. The shaders affect it here too. I gave everybody new outfits. Not everybody, but I gave the warriors new outfits because they could finally fit into the armor I had stuffed in the chest for whenever they were higher level. So, wow, their clothing looks so much better now that the shaders are higher. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, I gave Solus a new helmet. He's looking great. Oh, and Varric finally gave him something to wear. Whoa. Iron Bull's face looks so different now that it's in like high definition. Hi, Skinny. Yeah, I upped the shaders on my game, and so I can see a lot of people in more detail now, which looks great. It looks really nice, so. Iron Bull specifically, like, he has a lot of definition now. Yep. So that's that. We have a lot of money now. I sold a lot of things. I'm not gonna spend it yet, though. I'm just gonna keep saving it because I find enough stuff laying around to use. Oh my gosh, Skinny, look at the new emote. I made a pop cat and a clown emote. I'm pretty proud of the pop cat, if I do say so. Yeah! Epic. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more table stuff. Get that out of the way so that I can focus on normal things. So I have some resources. Colin got some lazurite. More resources? Oh no, that's just available because it's new. Yeah, I really like the pop cat emote. Ah. Send it again. Yay! Yeah, I got approved this morning. I was very I was anxious that it wouldn't be approved for the stream today, but it got approved at like 9 AM. And so I was like, oh yes, very good. Okay. Let's go for Ferelden. These are fun. Yeah! Yeah! The clown one, I think I might have to edit the color of the triangles that are painted on the face because it blends in so much with the hair. I don't know if it translates as a clown, but we have it for now until I find the time to bother with it. But yeah, super cool. Okay. Sutherland lad reported back the bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Sweet. Yes. I did make these ones. Yeah, the ones that look like my person, I made them. Yep. I made them yesterday. Or, I guess 2 days ago at this point. Thank you. I think they're cool too. Yeah. I'm excited to make more. I don't know when I will, but they're fairly easy to make. Like they don't take me too long. So it's just that unfortunately, my iPad Air, I spilt water on it probably like 3 months ago. But it's been like working, you know, it's been working, but it's decided not to charge anymore. It works just fine. It just won't charge. And so I can't charge it. So I need to get a new iPad Air. So, but I do have a drawing tablet I can connect to my computer and draw that way. It's just more uncomfortable for me. But I'm just like, whatever, I'll just draw with my computer until I can get a new iPad Air. It's just way more convenient because I could take it anywhere, whereas I had to be stuck to my computer and room to draw with my computer tablet. But at least I have anything at all to draw with. Let's see. Mediate between Ostwick noble families. Dear cousin, I did not expect you to come to our rescue as we haven't seen each other since we were babs. But you have, and I am grateful. I'm not a woman who speaks the way diplomats do. If yours hadn't stepped in, this useless bickering would have become worse. The Inquisition has saved the family, its pride, and more. I've sent good laborers to help your cause. If you return to Ostwick, come dine with us. My table is always open to you. Most sincerely, Lady Osher, Lotharn, Trevelyan, Bayart of Ostwick. So she's some cousin of mine, I guess. At least you know how to draw. True, true, true. Yes. I love drawing when I find the time to. I think having a project like, I guess, Kero or like the stream really like motivates me to draw and stuff. So it really makes me like, I don't know. Because otherwise I don't really draw that much. Whenever I used to draw like all the time. So I like having all this because it makes me creative. Oh, the judge. This is for Josephine. She's so slay. Okay. Getting a judge's favor. Inquisitor. Judge Ald has signed the papers we need to present the Du Paraquets as nobility again. There's now only one step left. A royal minister must ratify them. Please come see me when you have a chance. The judge passes on his compliments, by the way. Apparently the hunt was a marvelous bit of sport, and our soldiers acquitted themselves bravely against something called a screaming man-eater. The infirmary reassures me the injured will make full recovery. Josephine. Yeah, this is the guy that wanted to go, I think, kill a bunch of spiders or something. So I let him watch my soldiers kill those, I guess. Okay, an offer from the Crows. With your knowledge of the Venatori and the Crows' intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you didn't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show that we respect our current arrangement, an interesting trinket from our raid on the Venatori. We got a Mabari grip. Sweet. Unsavory parallels. A letter has arrived at Skyhold addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. The letter is unsigned except for a wax seal depicting 6 crossed swords. Amulet of Power. Okay. From Sister Paulette. Your help arrived just in time. My sisters and I have seen the soldiers safely to Ferelden. Cannot express what this means to us all. Maker's blessing upon you and our rescuers. Commander, we've lost the Red Templar's trail, awaiting further orders. We have received word that Movren the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile in Tventer. He and his clan immediately staked a claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperium borders. Our Tventer contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among magisters. Well, that's too bad for them. If you simply want them present to unnerve Tventer, it is possible to keep Mavran's clan supplied without explicit ties to us. Cutting ties. Oh, let's send Liliana.
Inquisitor.
I'm gonna go talk to that Sutherland kid. Also, look! We're almost finished with this mosaic. We only need 2 more. I think this is the sacrifice mosaic that we were finding in the Hissing Wastes. Can't believe I didn't find them all. I felt like I was in that place forever. So there are like 12 of them, so I need like 2 more. Yeah. That one. That one has like nothing. Cool. So cool. Eric, anything to say?
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
So close, but so far. Yep.
Carry on.
But I'll probably find them soon enough, because these were the easiest ones to find, because they were, each one was in like a ruin or a cave or something. There you are, Sutherland. Who's this? We've got a Dalish friend? Hmm?
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got trained to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Return the gear. Go to work. Keep training, recruit. Who are you again? Keep training.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
They gotta get a voice actor for Voth. Voth, the silent companion. He's like, don't tell anybody, but he's a mage. You can clearly tell he's a mage, Sutherland. Also, over half the people in this place are apostates. Don't even worry about it. It's about to rain. I'm out here mowing my lawn. You better mow that lawn real quick. Oh my god, it rained yesterday. Oh my god. Yesterday, I was about to go to work, like, and I was sitting in my car, and it was only raining just a little bit. Like, it was blue in front of me, but if I were to have turned around, you could see like a big gray cloud like slowly approaching my way. And so the rain would slowly get heavier, and I had about maybe like 5 minutes before I had to go into work. So I was just sitting there, but then like that 5 minutes, there was like this huge thunderclap, and then the sky fell out from like above me, and the wind was going crazy. And when I tried to open my door, Skinny, I literally couldn't. I was fighting the wind, and I knew it, and I was like, if I don't leave my car and run into that building right now, I will be stuck out here. So I ran to the building. When I got in there, my hair was soaked. Like literally, like it felt like I like got out the shower, and like my ankles were soaked. It was crazy. And then it was gone within an hour. Like that whole storm, gone. And then when I got home, I was like, did you guys like see like the storm and everything? And they were like, no, it didn't even hit over here. It just hit exactly where you were at. I was like, great, because that sucked. It felt like that. Like I was looking at the trees, and they were like swaying, and I was like, and then the parking lot, I think it was about like 2 inches of rain maybe, and the wind was blowing the water, and it looked like tiny little waves. And in my head, I was just dreading having to get out of my car and run through that. Like my socks were soaked all night. It was horrible. Gosh, also I need elf fruit and blood lotus so I can make a better garden so that I can grow more things. I think that was my issue. I have to upgrade the garden. Okay, mature misconceptions. My dear Empress Celine, I agree. It is strange how some people view the Free Marches. On a map, they see its name emblazoned on the vales south of the Maniter River and assume it to be a nation just as Ferelden is. They imagine a single ruler, a single army, and a common culture, but nothing could be further from the truth. Our dour, serious folk in Tantervale are not at all like the wild revelers of Wycombe, who in turn are nothing like the self-important traders of Kirkwall. We are many nations squashed under one name on a map because the truth won't fit inside the borders. A lovely saying I heard once. We have a prince in Starkhaven, a margrave in Ansburg, a Tyrn in Ostwick, and a viscount in Kirkwall, yet we accept no king in the Free Marches. At least, not since Phyrus appointed himself king 7 centuries ago, which was immediately and unanimously opposed by our main great nations. We may only come together to face a common enemy, but when we do, we're a formidable ragtag bunch. Did you know that Grey Warden Garahal also united us during the Exalted Age? We marched together proudly to defeat the Darkspawn at Aisley, and immediately afterwards returned to our petty bickering. The most important thing to know about the Free Marchers is that we're free. We determine our own destiny, and that pleases us. Beyond that, the only other time we coalesce is when Grand Tourney comes to town. Then we boldly express our pride to any foreigner who will listen, will kiss freedom on the lips, and even lock arms with a proud Starkhavener. Alas, it lasts only a day, but there's no harm in that, right? Too many big words in that letter. Let's go. Another wolf statue. Dalish wolf carving. The area around Sarnia has always displayed a blend of the old and new, Elven and Orlesian. We take pride in this. Empress du Leon is part of the Dales, and our history is nothing to be ashamed of. Others have not held such an enlightened view, and elven relics once scattered about the region have been destroyed or stolen. Some of the few remaining are statues of wolves, one along Alphonse's Passage, another in a rune near the Elf's Blood River. Dalish clans passing through often honor these statues with offerings of flowers. I see no harm in it. Cool. It looks like a desire demon. But like,
Keeping watch.
I don't know what that is. Could be a helmet or something.
It creeps into your thoughts, humming.
What does? The red lyrium? It's a frozen lake. This is awesome. Elf's Blood River. Oh, it's an owl. Don't fall! No! No! Oops. Elf's Blood Tower. Is that what this is? Another one. Another logging stand. Read. The hunt. Day 1. Tracked her to the edge of Highgrove. I know she's here, somewhere. I can sense it. Day 2. Gave me the slip. She's cunning. Hunter and hunted. Round and round in circles. It's the game. A dance. A ritual. It wouldn't be the same without it. Day 4. Tracks head to the ruins. She might be resting. I need the element of surprise. Leave everything unnecessary behind. Go at night and quick. She's not going to get away. Not this time. We're talking about a person or an animal here? A new staff. Oh, it's like a sun staff. That's cool. Oops. Check that out. What does that look like? Well, it's not... Oh, it is better than mine. I just have to... Oh, well, no, I can put more stuff on this one, though. Ooh. I can't equip it yet. I have to wait one more level, but I do like that one. It is Elf's Blood Tower. No, they can't be hunting elves. That'd be horrible. Or maybe it's an elf hunting something else. What is that? Snaufleur. Interesting. Let's go into this. Cole, I need you to unlock. Oh, my guy just couldn't wait. Had to drink that drink. In we go. Something in this tower. What's in here? Okay, we're gonna hop up these stairs. We can't climb stairs properly. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh, what the heck? It's like a little like a solar system looking thing. Barely intelligible scrawl. They say you shouldn't bring home girls you find near Fade Rifts. But they don't know. I saved Colette. She came from a cold, empty place. No one cared about her. Now she's here and we'll be together forever. She's all I ever wanted. I know she loves me. I feel her love in everything she does to me, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. I've never been happier. Who? Colette? Am I supposed to know that name? It sounds familiar, but I mean, it could just be a common name. What happened? Because this guy was shackled. This looks like it's gonna bite off, like, their head. Oh my goodness. That one's, like, naked. I don't know, you guys. This is crazy. There's more loot. Curse of Morak. There's no story for it. Interesting, interesting. Well, whoever did that did it a long, long time ago. 'Cause those are really dried out bodies. Stalker. A hunter came through here, obsessively stalking some elusive prey. Oh, I guess we can find out what he's looking for. I want to go over here, though. It's okay, we can go see what he's hunting. I hope it's not elves. Let's go check it out. Here we go. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, there's these things that I keep finding now called dual blades. And they look really cool. They do, well, I guess this, yeah, they do area of effect damage. Which I think is pretty cool.
You don't think much of the Grey Wardens, Solas.
They are fools. Fact only amplified by Corypheus' meddling.
I am not blind to their failings. But Hawk and the Inquisitor are alive now
Because Stroud's actions define a single man. The Warden's insistence on tampering with forces they do not understand. That is what defines their order.
Soulless. Only when Blackwall is away are you frank with your feelings, huh? Though he does needle him a little bit. Oh, the bears and the wolves are working together. Are you kidding me? What? Who uses dual blades? Cole can use dual blades. So if I go over here, I have one that's in storage because it was my only dual blade that I had found. But I go to weapons and I go to blades. I don't have Cole with me, do I? Well, it's rogue only. So, I mean, Sarah technically could probably hold it too. Yeah. See, this is what it looks like. The other one I have is a Warden dual blade, and that one looks more like a blade. This one looks kind of crazy. I don't know. I wonder if it's a two-handed weapon. Nope, it's a one-handed weapon. So you can wield two dual blades if you wanted to. And a bear like disappeared. Oh, there's another one. No note? Oh, here it is. The hunt. A note ripped to bits by an angry hand. Pieced back together it reads, "Leave me alone or I swear I'll kill you." Who's leaving notes like that? If I say that in person. Huh. Another dual blade dagger. Cart to talons. This is like an elven box chest. That's cool. What is it weak to? Oh, relied it on fire! Why does it look like that? It took no damage! Ah, ah. Put it in a thing. It's ready to kill. It looks so scary. It does, like, it fits its name, Great Bear. It looks so old. It's standing! Oh god, Solas got crushed! Cassandra, take it down! Okay, good. Sarah's in a good spot. Okay. Kill that thing. God, it's gonna flatten her. Okay. Okay. She's so strong. She's so strong. Gee, Sarah likes to get up close and personal. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Ooh, wow. Got 10 of this great bear hide. Nice. Okay. I remember reading a thing that talked about these owl statues, but I can't remember why they're significant. Here we go. Oh, wow. Don't touch my pyramid. I want to touch the pyramid. Touch, 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 touch. Guess I can't do anything with it. I wonder if you can do anything.
Red lyrium. I wonder how far this corruption has spread.
Probably really far. Red lyrium everywhere. Oh my god. Another owl statue. Red Templar Behemoth. Ew! It's gonna get us! Nice. You. Heck yeah. Intense red lyrium. like that it's still making noises even though it's dead. Up here? What's up here? Thing I can destroy. Where is it? Oh look, another dog! Ah, it's running at me! What is this? The air escaping its shell. It's when you like put crabs inside of like a boiling pot or something. Not that I've done that. I just know that they make noises like that. Look.
How are you feeling, Cassandra, after the revelations about your Seekers?
How do you expect I might feel? Most of my life was dedicated to the Order. I did so much I believed was good in their name.
Now that you know them corrupt, you must determine which parts of yourself to discard and which to keep.
I assume you have advice.
I would hardly presume. In our travels, I have been impressed by your honesty and your faith. It is a difficult path, Seeker. But if anyone can walk it honorably, you can.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my text messages. My brother is, so like a while back, I spilt water on my iPad Air. And it was doing okay, like it wouldn't charge sometimes, but then it would charge and it was doing well, like it was charging, but now it's not wanting to charge. So I need to get a new one, and my brother is able to get discounts for me, so he's showing me which ones I can get and everything. For what price?
I would rather not linger here.
Shut up, Solus. This is important. It's my it's about my iPad. Anyway. And my Apple Pencil will connect to it. This is the first time I got one of the pencils. It was not the right pencil, and so I had to send back that pencil and get a different pencil. It was horrible. I just wanted to draw. Heavy coats. Heavy coats! I can finally get... Oh, yes. Let's do that. I didn't even know the pencils weren't compatible. Yeah, there's different generations of Apple Pencils. And not all Apple Pencils work with all iPads. Or iPad Airs. You use a Wacom tablet? Okay, so I have a Wacom. It's so old. Oh my god, I got it like when I was like 14, and that was a long time ago. But I also have a Huon. So, and I can use the Huon on my computer. That's the whole reason why I got the PC that I have right now, is to be able to use Clip Studio with my Huon. But the color is kind of off. Not like really, but... And also, I don't have like a desk for me to really use it on comfortably. So I would always have to sit on the floor and use it, and like my back would get all hunched, and I just want to be in my bed, or just take it anywhere I want, and be able to use it. And so that's why I really like the iPad. I do prefer Clip Studio, honestly, over Procreate and stuff, but I mean, I have learned to really like Procreate. Though I do wish I could have as many layers. Like if I want to do like a big project, like if I were to ever make like a VTuber, like for realsies, like cut up everything and do all that stuff, I would have to do it on my computer and do it with Clip Studio, because Procreate would not be able to handle, I think, all those layers. I don't think I would be able to do that. I think only my computer could actually handle that. But yes, my back just couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I'm like a roly-poly whenever I'm trying to draw on my Huon. But I'm using it right now until I get a new iPad Air. You're stuck in the annoying Adobe workspace. I never learned how to use Adobe. I would love to learn how to use like After Effects and like Photoshop and stuff, but I never had the chance to. I would, if I could learn how to, you know, pirate Photoshop, I would totally use it, but I've grown attached to Clip Studio and Procreate, so.
Got an eye out.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Got an eye out.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
More geological surveys. Why am I not surprised? They're great, but Adobe itself sucks. No, yeah. I understand. After Effects mentioned I gotta get back to editing. Adobe slaves are in my midst. Let's see. Maker. Wonder if there's a dragon in this map. Designated dragon for each area. Oh, this one's an unavoidable rift. Actually, wait. Can I avoid this rift? Ah, they see me! Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, they really got him. Okay. I think I might trade out Sarah for Varric. She hasn't had any conversations with anybody yet. She needs to start talking. Oh, this Pride Demon! Whoa, I didn't even see it there. Oh! There we go. You didn't hear this from me, but I would never pay for any of Adobe stuff. I hear you, Skinny. But I didn't hear it from you. What an awful noise that made. Oh, green mist. I know, but like where are they coming from? Where's the rift? Oh, I think it's down here. Yep. There's another one. Crap. Killing demons. Cassandra's a good one to bring to try to fight demons though, because of her temporal skill. Don't worry, Solus. I don't know where you're at. Are you behind me? No. Sorry, Solus. I don't know where you are. Ah! Oh, he fell through the earth. There he is. Tactical escape. He's like, I'll tunnel underground. Really fast. What is this guy doing? Oh my god. Ah! Light him on fire. Oh wait, actually, get rid of his barrier. Yes. Yes. Ah! The earth hates me. There we go. Close it. Boom. Level 17. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I do want to bring Varric. I'm sorry, Sarah. We're benching you. I've decided. Sorry to all the Sarah fans. I can't believe you abandoned Sarah. I feel like we're doing Red Lyrium stuff, so Varric should be with us, you know? I mean, I don't know. Probably bring Cassandra too. The main squad is back together again. Funny how this tends to happen. Tower of Bone. I don't like the chains that are... What is the point of that? Wow. I wonder if Solus goes into his dreams, if he can see what it all looked like before it looked like this. Oh, more hanged people. Love it. This time it's from the chains. That's extra epic. Oh, I think this thing doesn't look cold. Oh, it's frozen. No, it has armor? Oh, wow. How'd that happen? Wow. Yeah. That was great. Another camp. Have to search for the quarry.
Inquisitor.
Varric's always getting interrupted. Okay. I think I'm gonna stake up there. Let's climb the ladders. Oh wait, let's read this first. Red Templar dispatch. Hold the tower. Do not let the Inquisition reach the quarry, or worse, the keep. Everything we have worked for will be lost. Good. Good. I will topple them. They will crumble beneath me. Tower of Bone. The Tower of Bone is so named for the hundreds of human bones discovered in a hidden chamber beneath the flagstones. The bones were cremated in accordance with Chantry law, and the chamber cleansed and sealed. Local tales of the tower and its grisly contents abound. Some believe Tevinters built the structure, reinforcing its foundation with blood magic. In other tales, elves built the tower. My favorite is particularly imaginative. In this story, Blood Mage summoned a greater pride demon, who then possessed the entire tower. When the mage died, his sons were unable to control the demon, so they commissioned 8 monstrous iron chains intended to hold it. The touch of the cold iron chain is the only thing holding the stone abomination in place. Should they break, the tower will pull itself off its foundations and walk, destroying everything in its path. I like that tale too. That sounds epic. Well, there we go. That's why the chains are there, according to that story in particular. That's cool. Don't break the chains, guys. There could possibly be a demon in the stone. Because we know it's possible to do that because the dwarves could do it. The Gangu, I believe it's called. I do not like the information, though, that cremated bodies are just, I guess, underneath the flagstones instead? Or whatever. Okay! Okay, don't fall. Probably falling as we speak, but it's okay. We'll find these shards first. Judicial's Crossing. Grand bridge named Judicial's Crossing was constructed in 856 Blessed to celebrate the coronation of Emperor Judicial I, as a testament to the skill of Orlay's greatest engineers. The bridge replaced an ancient fallen highway leading to the Pools of the Sun. At the bridge's ceremonial dedication, the Emperor's sister, Grand Duchess Leontine, led a dozen nobles and their entourages in a stroll across the bridge to the hot springs where they took the waters. Judicial's Crossing's structural supports bear architectural and decorative elements that mimic those of the ancient Tevinter highway it replaced. One can see their like several miles away in the archways rising above the village of Sarnia. The Justinian statues that decorate the walkway, however, are entirely Orlesian in style. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, we got these Orlesian. Another one. We can build it. We can build the bridge.
Damage is more extensive than I thought.
There's a whole chunk.
We might be able to rebuild this.
We should rebuild it. This is epic. I want to go see where the baths are. Let's go save some people somewhere.
They're upon us!
I am. I be upon thee. Ah! Don't hurt me, sir.
Let's look around.
Let's look around and save everyone from their cages.
Dead!
I hope this is in time. That's why I ran in here to be like, oh, where are they? I think they're all in those cages though, so I think it's okay. I think first one. Hello.
You have to help us. They'll turn us into those things.
Oh no. Okay, I'll open it. Oh. Varric will open it. Free him, Varric.
The Red Templar lieutenants are in the quarry. This won't stop until they're dead.
Okay. Let's keep heading toward the eyes. There's some chains on the ground. Whoa. Oh man, this one's a broken one. This one broke. Die, Templar scum. I'll grow a crystal garden out of your skull. And what a great threat. I like that one.
Let us out!
Huh? What? You heard him, Varric. Let him out.
Have you looked everywhere? They took so many of us.
Cole approves, even though he's not here, but he's here in spirit. Oh. Okay. Will they climb the ladders? Oh, they will. Every time I shock them, they fall down the ladder. Oh, I died. Yuck, yo. Hey, that's not good. Climb. Don't get shot. Oh. Drink. Oh, he's dead. No. 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 Varric is the main character now. Yes. I need him to climb. Okay. I need him to revive my guy, because my guy can be a lot more helpful. Wake up, Evander, sleepyhead. Okay. Oh shit, not that one. There's that. I have to wait for more mana before I can do anything. But what I can do is throw jar bees. So let's hope that does something. God, I fell. And then I was typing Solus, but he died before I could hit enter. Yes. Solus could not become main character, unfortunately. Ah! Maybe I should just use this thingy. Okay, we're gonna use it. Right here. Heck yeah, that should be mighty helpful. Wakey wakey. Okay, let's save. That was intense. Save. Let's free these guys.
I am sorry to have bothered you with my questions about your people, Varric. I
What?
see so much of this world in dreams. Humans, my own people, even Kunari. Dwarves alone were lost to me, save scattered fragments of memory where some spirit cared to watch. Now I know why I see so little.
And why is that?
Dwarves are the severed arm of a once mighty hero, lying in a pool of blood, undirected. Whatever skill at arms it had, gone forever. Although it might twitch to give the appearance of life, it will never dream.
I'd avoid mentioning that to any Carta, Chuckles. They might not take it the right way.
You understood that? That's as cryptic as Cole can be. Sure, if I like re-listen to that and like I don't know.
Let us out!
Hold on. Trying to like understand what Solus just said.
Let us out! Break the locks, please!
Was competing with his son for the weirdest things to say. Let them out. I'll let him out. Let's see.
Have you looked everywhere? They took so many of us!
That's what I was doing, and then you started saying to let you out. Okay. In here? No, I can't go in there. Okay. Not a single thank you. Put him back in. I know. Ungrateful. Ungrateful to the Inquisitor. How dare. Okay. A letter about lyrium to Paxley. I've seen the transformations. It's a horror to watch your soldiers' faces change, to realize they might not remember you day to day. It's a sword in the guts. But the ones who make it through are near invincible. Feed elf fruit to the soldiers hurting as much as they want. Beyond that, it's just waiting until they stop feeling pain. Remind them they spread the lyrium. It grows at our touch. With the materials I've sent, they'll grow enough for a dozen armies. It's proof we're on the right path, that any suffering is worthwhile. Remind them, Sansom.
A note from Samson about spreading red lyrium.
Bleh. Bleh. They love the sickness that they have. Solus is dead. So I can't really help him much more anyway. He's just dream walking. Whoa. Nice. It was good that we could use this little entrance to our advantage.
Let us out!
It must be his twin. Let us out! Oh, sorry. Varric has to be the one. Big lock. For a big key.
Have you freed everyone?
I mean, I'm trying. I have 2 more to go. I don't know. All ungrateful. It's okay though, that's just what it is to be the Inquisitor. You have to do it because you must. Why is there a person? This is where you hide. She's slacking. This is where she hides on her break. If they even give them breaks. I'm eating pita bread. I like ordered this like a while ago, but it's bread, so it's not like it's bad or anything. No, a while ago is in like 3 hours ago. Written confession. I will not survive this. I saw that the Red Templars did to the others. The red crystals, they get in your flesh and they change you. You lose yourself, then you die. That is to be my fate. I pray Lynette does not mourn for me long. I don't deserve her love. The world must know what I have done. I won't go to the grave carrying this weight. I killed Lynette's brother, Guard. He told her he was going to fight for the Empress, but he never intended to do so. He was going to run away to Ferelden. I caught him one night looking in our bureau for Lynette's jewels. He meant to take them and leave forever. I tried to stop him, but he fought back and I killed him. I never meant to. It was an accident. May God forgive me. Andraste grant me her strength. Lewis. Interesting. Did you read that letter too? Yes, appropriate use of the pop cat. Of Kero Pop. Yep, the little chandeliers that they make. Kill. Did I just get left behind? What the heck? Wha- His brain turns off when you're not controlling him. I am the spirit controlling him. Evander's possessed. Oh, we're like right on top of it. Where is it? Oh, I have to search. That's why he didn't want to leave. He was like, you didn't find everything. What do you mean you're gonna leave? Sorry, Evander. I know how you get. A letter. New orders to Besson. Maddox needs twice the usual red lyrium to modify my armor properly. Taking over as the vessel means it has to be perfect. Have the amount ready in 3 days, and you and your squad will get a chance to serve as Corypheus' honor guard. My own proving goes on. When I first donned the armor, I thought I was drowning in fire. Without Corypheus to stop me, I'd have torn my own skin off. Now the armor's settled, I can march for days without rest. Break a man like kindling. I'm finally fit to be the vessel. Maddox may come to you to work on my armor's modifications. If he gives you instructions about the lyrium, follow them to the letter. Treat Maddox like you treat me, Samson.
We should inform Cullen that we've taken care of Samson's red lyrium hoard.
You will be pleased.
Good. Spirit of guidance. Heck yeah. That'd be cool, a cool spirit to meet. More. Kills him. Throw bees. And then... Do not hit me because I am too good. Get Varric.
Break the locks, please.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Don't you worry.
Have you freed everyone?
Not yet. Just one more. We'll see all your friends soon. Ooh. Knight Captain's orders. Klimt. Lieutenant Coat isn't feeling well, so I must rely on you to handle the lady from the village. Set aside some basic supplies. Flour, dried peas, blankets, any coin you can spare. Either bring them or have them brought to the grove or trees at the fork of the Elf's Blood. 2 nights from now. Make sure no one sees you. Mistress Pullen should be there. She'll give you a list. People we can use in exchange for the goods, bring the list to me. Oh, and lean on her a bit. Coat's got a soft heart and lets her get away with things. Her lists have been getting shorter, and she recommends folks who are old or have some hidden ailment. We take them, but they don't survive the seeding. Useless. Tell her She comes up with something good, or we take everyone. Ooh. Klimt is quite the name. It is, but I do like to say it.
I noticed, Solas, that you did not seem surprised by what I uncovered about the Seekers.
No, they are an organization.
You think organizations to be inherently corrupt?
Given enough time, yes. To survive, an organization must devote resources to maintaining itself. Those resources inevitably accumulate, until the original purpose, however pure, is all but lost.
You make the Seekers sound like a mindless beast.
A beast, no matter how mindless, will die and give way to a successor. An organization is eternal. There are always corrupt men who hoard power for their own gain. And there are always honorable men who hoard power to fight them.
Ooh. Wise Solus, dropping wisdom. More to kill. Or not?
You have to help us. They'll turn us into
Getting
those
so dark.
things.
Are you alright? Why are you still here?
You're free. You can run along now.
I can't.
Oh.
My legs are so heavy.
Why do you sound like you do?
I can't move them.
Oh, it must be Red
The
Lyrian.
crystals, I can feel them at the tips of my fingers, beneath my nails, under my eyelids. I know what happens. I have a letter for my love. Would you place it in the hollow of the marked tree by the river? When he returns from the war, he'll know to look there. Let him hate me and move on.
Alright, well, looks like I didn't have to put her out of her misery. Guess I've got to put that note by the tree or whatever, by the river. It's best that she pass away. She wouldn't have had a fun time.
Let us out!
Hey, maybe a moment of peace for that woman that just died, you guys. Here we go, Varric.
You saved us. We can all go home now.
Yeah. Everyone is saved. Everyone is saved. Except for this woman, but you know, it's okay. There has to be some losses. This word's not hollow. Yeah, okay, so she wants me to deliver it over here. Okay, yeah. Will you take the prisoners for yourself or are they set free? They're set free. They're not my prisoners. These were captured villagers that were being used as slaves to mine whatever it is that the Red Templars need them to mine. I mean, I guess I could enslave them, but like, we're not doing that. Sarnia Quarry. Took a quick tour around the quarry in Sarnia, famed for its azure granite. The owner of the mine, Albin Poland, proudly informed me that 500 blocks of stone from that very quarry were used to tile the bathing chambers of Lady Montalon Summers' estate. Wow. How neat. I'll never have Blood Lotus because I keep
You seem troubled,
using
Seeker.
it for my bees.
Still plagued by thoughts of your order?
I am reminded of what I was told following my vigil. They said my abilities were a gift from the Maker, a reward for my faith and dedication. But it was a trick, wasn't it? A ritual no different than the harrowing, simply magic.
Do you know how rare spirits of faith are? How difficult it is to draw them to this world? You should be proud having accomplished something so remarkable. Not ashamed it was not what you thought.
Thank you, Solas. That does make me feel better.
Your faith does you credit, Cassandra. I hope your Maker is worthy.
Aww. Solus. That was a very sweet thing to say. Her fit is so tough. Cassandra's like the best. Like she's pretty cool. She has some great armor. Where's the tree? Oh, there it is. Where it's not hollow. crystal cascade, frozen. When the sun shines upon the waters of the cascade falling from their great height, they seem for all the world like a cascade of crystals pouring out with an unseen hand. Cool. It's kind of wild that all the water around here is frozen. I'm sure at some point it wasn't. Or maybe like, is this going through one of its cold seasons?
Safe travels.
Thanks. Click on the quarry. What's going on in this quarry?
No, I dropped it.
What's in here?
Gone.
Mistress Pauline. Oh, whoa. Hold on, let me save before I start throwing some accusations around. It's drama time. Can we close the doors for this, or is okay? You lied to everyone.
You lied. You knew what the Red Templars were doing, but you took their gold and stayed silent.
Yes, I took their gold. Gold and any supplies they would give. All so we could live. There are many orphans in Sarnia. Who protected them when their parents were lost? We couldn't run, not with the river frozen and the demons. If I had said anything, they would have killed me too. So I let them take people, and prayed that one day, someone like you would come destroy them. All we could do was survive till that day. Now it's come, hasn't it? I was right.
People died because of you. That was a big risk to take. Practical. It was a big risk to take.
A gamble. What if you had lost?
The thing about gambling, Inquisitor, is that occasionally, winning it all stops being the point. Instead, all that matters is winning enough to stay in the game. Those who died would have died regardless. This way, at least some survived.
Jeez. Okay, well, you say so.
What else do you want?
I don't need the attitude, ma'am. Aged confession. Oh yeah, Lynette, I've got some news for you.
All this time he was alive. Goodbye.
I saw what those Templars did to the others. If you hadn't freed us, I might have been next.
I found your confession. You killed Lynette's brother.
No. It was an accident. He was going to take everything. You mustn't tell Lynette. Let her believe the war killed Guard.
She needs to know.
Guard was her brother. She deserves to know the truth.
I was going to die. Now we have a chance to start over. Please, I beg you.
You will be in my thoughts and prayers.
Hey. So, Louise killed his brother. Here is this letter.
Louis wrote this confession. He killed your brother.
No, that can't be. God is fighting in the war. He enlisted with the Empress's army. I'd like to be alone. Please, Lee.
Sorry, lady, but it's all a lie. None of it's real. Face reality. Take some of these plants. What was that dialogue? I need to be alone.
I'd like to be alone. Please, Lee.
He's fighting in the war. He couldn't have killed him.
No! I dropped it.
It's gone.
Gone!
I could try to find that too. Let's see. So I dealt with them. Locked door somewhere over there. No, that can't be. I'd like to be alone. She doesn't want to talk to me any further about it, I guess. I remember my mother said something similar when I had to off my third brother for the throne. No, that can't be. I'd like to be alone. Your mother's a real NPC. Kero calling my mom an NPC. I knew. I was like, that is in the back of my mind. I was like, that was a sick burn. Like NPC. Red Templar dispatch. How has the Inquisition managed to gain ground? Send the behemoth. I will take down any enemy in my way.
Sarah and I were just talking about you. We need you to settle a question for us.
Sarah's involved. So this question will be offensive.
Yes, probably. Sorry. You make friends with spirits in the Fae.
No.
So, are there any that are more
Blackwall.
than just friends?
What the heck?
If you know what I mean.
No.
Oh,
Stop.
really?
Look, it's a natural thing to be curious about.
For a 12-year-old?
It's a simple yes or no question.
Nothing about the Fade or spirits is simple.
So wait,
Especially
so
not
yes?
So you do have experience in these matters.
that. I did not say that.
Don't
What
panic.
is happening?
It'll be our little secret.
Ass.
Now who's 12?
I should bring Sarah. Replace Varric. The souls would be having a really bad time. Gotta get my teammates to bond. Okay, Fisherman's Letter. Hey, Wormface. You know your usual spot under Judy's Crossing? I was there fishing 2 nights ago when the entire thing came down. A thunderous noise like you've never heard. Maker must have been watching my sorry behind. I don't know how I got out of there alive. It was those damned Templars. I told you there was something shifty like about them. Anyway, I was picking myself up when I saw something glittering in the rubble on the shore. I would have gone and looked, but those Templars were poking around what was left of the bridge, and I didn't want them to see me. I'm thinking there might have been some sort of treasure hidden in the bridge. I'll need you on the lookout while I dig. Come by when you've a mind to, and we'll head over. Hook nose. Oh, so Wormface was not like an insult. These are just their code names. Okay. Looking around for secret treasure. Must be in the blue house. Snow-covered diary. An excerpt from Adeline's diary. A messenger came today. He said Gerard was killed. He tried to explain to Remy how it happened, but Remy wasn't listening. I had to tell him to leave. I tried to explain to Remy what it all meant, but I don't think he heard me either. He just shivered and asked me to put more wood on the fire. I don't think he understands. Maybe he just doesn't want to. I hate this war. Interesting. Oh, it's the ring. Oh, a book. Letters home. Dell. It is Aldrich. Like I told you it would be. I always know when it's him. I get that prickle at the back of my neck. Maker knows how it happens. It just does. You shouldn't have trusted me. I knew he wouldn't let me go. Oh, you should have trusted me. I knew he wouldn't let me go. Going to lay a false trail. Get him away. Then double back to come at him from behind. Then I'm going to end him. I hope I'll have the opportunity to send this. Maybe I'll find a messenger in Sarnia. I just like writing to you, talking to you. It makes me feel like you're close, like Father's close. He taught us everything he knew about hunting, which gives me the courage I'll need to do what I have to. Love always, Diane. Aw, an apt name for a hunter. Lady.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Lift me from a world of pain.
You're welcome.
Judge me worthy of your endless pride.
I wonder if I can find this locked door.
Inquisitor.
It has to be underneath us. Like, is there a tunnel underneath us? Ruined highway. The villagers of Sarnia know little about the ruined highway standing above their home. Children play below its arches, oblivious to the danger of the crumbling structure poses, judging from its age and the statues adorning its pillars. I would conjecture that it dates from the golden age of the Deventer Imperium. It is an imposing sight, one I am glad to have seen. Yeah, it's pretty cool. These things are very intimidating. Blah, blah. In death. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. My brothers and sisters in vigilance. By drinking of the chalice, you are a Grey Warden. Though you perished, you died with your blood joined with mine. I honor your sacrifice and carry your memory into battle. Malign of Arlands, I remember you. Leonai de Fermin, I remember you. Odwin, I remember you. Aw. The key. Valska's watch. There not be any horrible critters. Oh, statues. Valska's watch. I have marked areas of interest on the maps provided. I would draw particular attention to Valska's watch. An old Grey Warden outpost guards a deep road's entrance, sealed after the third blight. Because of the entrance's size, the wardens feared Darkspawn would find a way through despite their efforts. Senior Warden Valska recommended they build a fort over the collapsed tunnel so wardens could always guard it. They did so for centuries. The Grey Warden's disappearance means Valska's watch is now unguarded. If the seal over the entrance has degraded, Darkspawn may infest it. Be wary when entering this area. The blight is a slow death, and one I would save you all from suffering. A missive from Liliana to Inquisition agents bound for Empress de Leon. Okay. Whoa. Interesting. Let's kill these guys. What rules? I feel like they would be susceptible to fire, right? Ah! They're coming at me with the knives. What the heck? Oh, heck yeah. Oh! Wow. Launched into the air. Very good. Sorry, I'm... Wake up, Evander. Okay. Oh, Solus is down. Drink a potion. Oh, we're down again. Crap. It's fine. Where's Varric at? Varric, wake up Solus. You're horrible close range. Why are you even doing that? Okay. Over here. Revive Evander. Everybody wake up! Okay, now I'm gonna go far away. Over here. We're going to full draw, explosive shot, long shot. Get him. Keep shooting him. Who's got that big hammer? Oh no. Solus, we've got to get far away. Grey Warden Diaries. The older woman, the one who got me out of prison, she told me she was sending me down a tunnel to kill a darkspawn. That's insane. I let them conscript me so I wouldn't hang. I'm not going looking for a darkspawn. They have disease. I've had enough of this. I'm free. I'm not going back. The wardens can find someone else to do their work. I'm gone as soon as night falls. I mean, yeah.
What is it with you and the doom stuff? Are you always this cheery, or is the hole in the sky getting to you?
I've no idea what you mean.
All the fallen empire crap you go on about. What's so great about empires anyway? So we lost the deep roads, and Orzammar is too proud to ask for help. So what? We're not Orzammar, and we're not our empire. There are tens of thousands of us living up here in the sunlight now, and it's not that bad. Life goes on. It's just different than it used to be.
And you have no concept of what that difference cost you.
Oh, I know what it didn't cost me. I'm still here, even after all those Tigers fell.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Solus. He's gotta move on. Something tells me I don't think Solus is a move on type of guy, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, a nice shield. Heck yeah. They're always climbing out of that. Can't read it until they're done. Do I have to like...
Solus needs help!
Oh, whoa, I fell. That was cool. Okay. Deep Road's entrance. The seal holds. With the 5th Blight rumored to be starting in Ferelden, most of the spawn will have moved east. I will hear scrabbling occasionally. Would they try to dig their way through? Perhaps they sense us. I recommend that we reinforce the barricade till then. So long as we stay vigilant, all should be well. Don't think it held very long. Energize. I can just do that. Nice.
Pity about this outpost.
Grey Warden Diaries. They've broken through. Last time we had any trouble here, it was during the Blight. The records say someone reported hearing scrabbling. They investigated, but found no danger. After the Archdemon was killed, we got complacent. We might need to destroy all of the Bastion to keep them back. There aren't enough of us left to man the post. If there's a raid, we might not stand. They could get out, attack the town. Waiting for word from the Warden Commander. In the meantime, I'll do all I can. Interesting.
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
We gotta get him out of his armor. All the more reason to try. Then we break the armor first. Yeah, break the
Take
armor.
away his armor and the lyrium, and Samson's just another man.
But I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas.
Oh, Dagna.
She crafts the impossible every day.
Dagna, yes. This kind of looks like the sky. Buildings pointed upwards. Maybe a person holding something. Maybe a person right here. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, this is the garden. But check out my plants. Very good. And all the elf fruit I can get. Let's see. Judgment. Morvren's arrived. With supplies assured, Morvren and his clan have set up an extensive settlement and become a welcome stop at the edge of the Silent Plains. There is no reported theft, as they have no need, but there is legendary brawling, as they cannot stop. Teventer is concerned, but for now they seem to be tolerating Morvren's presence, or at least are able to ignore it. Cool. Cool. I will admit, When your ambassador first approached me with the claims regarding Virilis, I was unconvinced. Indeed, I did not heed the evidence even when it was presented. It was only when one of your mages, an apostate named Sidonie, managed to drive the clouds from my mind that I finally realized the spell I had been under. Virilis has been imprisoned, and we will be on the lookout for any further efforts by these cultists to infiltrate my nation. Nevera is most grateful. Cool, cool. Restore Judicial's Crossing. Oh, we can do that. Yay! Let's restore it. Not now. Oh, I should have read that. Oh well. Let's do this one. Josephine, do your thing.
Inquisitor.
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor, it's genius. To do all this and not go insane, it must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
I need that armor broken.
I'll admire Samson's armor when it's lying in pieces at my feet.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools, people, and red lyrium. For tests, you see?
What?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch it long, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoo, I've work to do.
Dangerous materials you're working with, Dagna. 11 now, your public image is dwindling. Oh yeah, but I don't know. I'll survive. Plus, it's not 11 people, it's 11 views. So could be that it's on loop. Are you accusing me of watching that clip on loop? I would never. I was just saying that is just a possibility. It could be happening. Also, I can cross that bridge now. I think I can cross. Another clip of false accusations. No, out of context, I say. Only have 1 minute. Getting hungry, and I'm thinking. Well, I think I'm just craving sweets. I'm hoping there's ice cream. But really, I don't know. Look, the bridge is built. Bridge is built.
Inquisitor.
Yes. Whoa. Oh, there's a dragon! Oh, wow. Hi, Flame! What is it eating? What is that? I'm gonna assume it's like a baby duck. Ice cream going on. Okay. I see it now. On my screen, it's just so very small. Yeah, I want ice cream really bad. Sure, yes, I'm gonna overwrite that save. There's a dragon in the air. I am not surprised at all. Eating.
Must be something here. Let's
Eating
look
my
around.
son. I know, Varric. Think it's that dragon in the air? I wonder who this is. There's 2 of them. Haha. Double the fun. Shoot them down. Maybe with Varric's crossbow. If it was really big. Is there a thing I can put in the ground? Yes. Hector in his time of dying. Hector is one of Chantry's anointed. In Andraste's time, he was Lord of Navarra and one of the Prophet's most loyal followers. According to some Orlesian legends, when Mafarath betrayed Andraste and Tevinter captured her at Hector's stronghold in Navarra, Hector leapt to her defense and was shot full of arrows. He survived long enough to see Tevinter's soldiers drag Andraste away. In this particular depiction, Hector appears as a young and handsome man, lounging in a position many consider inappropriate to the dedicated subject. Some have decreed the statue, arguing that Hector seems to be greeting a lover rather than grieving the betrayal of his prophet. Maybe Hector and Andraste were a thing or something. The mighty King Hector. I love getting more information about Andraste. I want to know everything about what was going on in her time. Hear something. What do I hear? My brother got my iPad. Yay! 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 The ground is shaking. Oh my gosh. Yay! I will now have my iPad Air by tonight. How exciting. Simple as that. What is happening? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A lot of dead things around here. Okay, what is this? 19? Level 19? Immunity slowed. Shoot fire at it. Hold on, I gotta get it in position though. Hold on. This way, and shoot it with fire. Go for that back leg.
An impressive creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
Yeah, not when it's directed at me though. Goodness, my friends are all gonna explode. Where's it going? Ah! No! 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 Stop! 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 He has it out for me. He has it out for me. He has it out for me. Oh my god. Uh-oh. No! 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 I guess you did shoot it down. I'm not doing it well enough. No, 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 no. Crap, crap, crap. Oh my god. Who's it going after? Oh my god. Ah! Why? Stop, stop. Where are all my companions at? There's one. There's the other. Crap, I can only use it on... I'll use it on Solus. Oh yeah. I'm gonna die. It's okay. Ah. Okay. Showing us his butt. Rude, by the way. Oh, how did that happen? That's not good. Oh god. Oh. Okay. No. Maybe I can go tap on him. Okay. Oh my god, my guy. Oh no! Dang it. What is it doing? There's other dragon joins. It's over. Oh my god. We're so close, but I'm so nervous. We can do it, come on. We're so close. What happened? What just happened? Oh, I did a blizzard. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Make him stumble. Make him stumble. Come on. Oh, we did it. Oh, we don't get a cool, like, execution. Wow, I got 2 achievements. Fearless and Worm Slayer. Let's save, because that was wild. Yes.
You spoke of seeing death and destruction. Did you fight in a war?
There are struggles across Thedas at any given time. I doubt you would have heard of it.
An elven skirmish?
In a manner of speaking. And you?
I was a soldier, and well, you know how it is.
I do indeed.
Oh, what kind of elven politics is Solus involved in? Whoa. Superior grenade belt, Staff of the Void, that's awesome. Masterwork Battlemaster armor. Pure dragon blood, I got 8 of it, wow. Cool. Killed a dragon. Took forever, but that's okay. Clean. Pools of the Sun. According to our legends, what remains of the sun's heat left in the earth when Eldranon threw the sun from the sky and buried it in the abyss heats the hot springs and the dales. The waters of the spring have healing qualities. We have always treated them as sacred. Then, of course, our legions moved in, scarring them with their garish statuary. But fate is just. Last I heard, dragons have claimed the territory. Let's hope the beasts made a meal of fat nobles who couldn't escape in time. Pinned by an unknown Dalish elf. Cool. This is a hot spring. Hot spring filled with bones. I guess the other dragon must be in that one. Let's see. Egon Winter's Breath, one of history's greatest dwarven warriors, achieved Paragon status in his own lifetime, leading the defense of the kingdom of Homrak during the First Flight until it fell in -35 Ancient. When word came that Orzammar would seal its passages from the other kingdoms, he dropped his hammer and left for the surface, grieving, "I would rather die under an alien sky than be buried in the stone that betrayed us." Ooh. So tough. It looks so good with my guy, though. A weapon that stills the air around it. The inscription is Old to Vinter Imperium. There is strength in absence, absence of weakness and of limitations, absence of caution and of mercy. The void has always been within. Do you want to listen to the void? I don't know. Nah. I'm gonna have him keep Bloodwake. And then I do want to check out. Look at this. It's a cool dual blade. Night Slayer. Yeah, that's really good. Most faven elven criminal in Orlais was Alida of Halam Shiral, arrested in 445 Black for slaying 3 Chevaliers. The trial presided over by Divine Clements the First revealed that Alida had slain 12 Chevaliers in retaliation for the graduation tradition that sent knights into the slums to attack elves out past curfew. Alida escaped and killed 20 more Chevaliers, 2 in single combat, before she was cornered and, to avoid capture, cut her throat with her own daggers. Dang. What happened here?
Bad news, Herald. Your efforts to drive off the Red Templars have not gone unnoticed. Imshale knows we're here. He sent Red Templars after me, and a pack of shades descends now upon Sarnia. The people are defenseless. I must return without delay. It's up to you to destroy Imshale.
Okay. So far I've only used 1 potion. This must have been an elven place, yeah. Who else would put up statues of their elk? Yay. Okay, test notes. You must be careful. Oh, you must carefully control exposure to red lyrium. The last one entered a savage frenzy from the lyrium. We had to put it down. Once the red lyrium takes hold, their strength increases, as we expected, but it makes them even more difficult to leash. Until we obtain the creatures in large enough numbers to test different techniques, we will never achieve a reliable method of corrupting and control. I may have to recommend setting aside the entire experiment. Surely the behemoth serves our purpose.
We need to do something about this.
The giant brought from the Emerald Graves last week died this morning. It had received a small injury to the abdomen that eventually killed it. We have only one surviving giant. Fortunately, the first changes have been promising. I'm hopeful. It must be difficult to capture the creatures without violence, but there is too much of risk in beating them into submission. Ew! Breeding them might be feasible. Fortunately, no one has spotted a female of the species. Ew! Oh, here we go. Oh no. Infected giant. Go for the legs. Go for the legs. Okay. What the heck? Did you see him fly into the air and then die? That was pretty cool. Saves me the trouble of having to kill him. Oh, there's a thing I can go in. First Blight, Chapter 4. Okay. Solduin, keep documents. My lord Imshel, there is a soldier in Sarnia who calls himself Mitchell. He arrived last night and has been asking about the keep. And you in particular. He told people you are a demon. Shall we have him retrieved? Kunal. Demon? What a frightful thing to call someone. No, leave Michael alone. No, leave Mitchell alone. He made his choice. I look forward to his attempts to follow through, although I suspect he'll trip on his good intentions and fall down a well inside a week. Okay. You say so. There's a chest up there. Oh god. Gotta kill this thing. Let's go see what's going on.
Elf root. Do elves just call it root?
No, we have another name for it.
Well, that's no fun.
You spend too much time with Sarah.
Take a look at what this is. Hey.
Ah, the hero arrives.
It's me.
But is it hero or murderer? It's
I mean, I
so
can be
hard
both.
to tell.
You're the demon called Imshale.
Ahem. Choice spirit.
Time to die.
Wait. These are your friends? They're very violent. It's worrying. True to my name, I will show you that you have a choice. It doesn't always have to end in blood.
What do you mean? What is this emote? Nice. What choice?
Talk.
It really hurts to listen.
Trust is another matter entirely.
Simple. We don't fight, and I grant you power. Shower you with riches. Or maybe virgins. Your pick. Then we all live happily ever after. Well, not all of us. But who's counting?
Typical demons. Riches, power, virgins. No, I'm killing you.
No. You die, demon.
Alpha. Choice. Spirit. If you won't be smart,
Be afraid. Call me a Michelle. Okay. Whoa. Get out of here. No, there's spiders. Spiders. Oh, horrible. Get me out of here. Okay, let's see. Let's do... And then... this is cool, the visual effects. Like spiders all over you, that's cool. Where's Michelle? Afraid of another disastrous blunder. He's a fear demon or something? Pride? Rage. I don't know. 8. Burn it, please. Just kill the damn thing. You've only just started? No. Better be dead. Dead for real. Yes. Save game. What did he have on him? Let's go! Pure spirit essence. Damn, I like killed a pretty powerful demon, huh? Wow. The wearer of this amulet regenerates mana or stamina at a higher rate. That's awesome. Sweet. Very cool. Injured Red Templar.
Is he gone? The demon is finally gone.
He's not gonna make it. Delirium has taken hold. He doesn't have long.
Why was the demon here working with the Red Templars?
A garden needs a gardener. Nurturing gentle hands. Directing the change. Not too fast, not too slow. Just right. Has to be just right.
Demon-directed growth. Perhaps it yields more functional soldiers.
There's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
Imshale. He said he could take the red out.
Aww.
If I said yes.
Imshale could have saved you?
He liked to watch the agony. He liked to play. We were his garden. Consent and live. Deny and be consumed. Oh, but what he wanted. No. Anything but that. I chose the red. I chose.
Damn. Well, at least he's dead. Doesn't have to, worry about it anymore. We've taken hold of it. Yes! It's mine now. Just a nice shot of my handsome man. Yes, very good.
Ah, your worship, welcome. I am Baron Edouard Desjardins of
Baron.
Leeds. I am pleased to meet you. Ambassador Montillier speaks highly of you.
You know Josephine?
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
Oh, yes. Yves Montillier, Josephine's father, is an old friend. We used to hunt together. I watched her grow up, you know. Such a clever girl. She could charm wolves to dance with hares. I am gratified to see the Inquisition has not overlooked her talents.
What is your role here, Baron?
Oh, well, the Ambassador entrusted me with handling the Inquisition's enterprise in the Dales. Much of our efforts are concentrated on rebuilding, eradicating threats, reopening trade routes and such. And of course, I will oversee the forging of relations with the nobles of Southern Orlais.
Any news, Baron?
Judicale's crossing has been rebuilt, thanks to our combined efforts.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Trading with Cal Sharok. My approach was carefully observed. This was not a tag unused to watching its boundaries. Got the impression that if I'd been one of his Orzammar cousins, our meeting would have been swift and bloody. That is, if I'd been allowed to find the passage at all. As it was, he was polite and efficient, and he knew well the current market for everything he offered. Clearly, their isolation is not because of fear, it's certainly not disinterest. Among his wares, I saw the latest fabrics of Valriot and volumes by a free marcher poet 3 centuries dead. It's only added to my doubt of the official year of Cal Sharok's rediscovery, as declared by the Assembly of Orzammar. I didn't mention this to my host. As curious as I was, there was an undercurrent I found unsettling. I must stress that he and his helpers were professional and honest throughout, but there was something I couldn't describe. While he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye when our deal was struck, unashamed. I lived through a time of blight. I felt the gaze of a Grey Warden and seen the corruption of his prey. Why I remembered both in that moment, I still can't explain. On meeting Novus, Storhold, and Cal Sharok. Oh, okay. Don't know who those people are.
Good day, your worship.
Any news, Baron?
We plan to push into the region to make it safe for trade and travel.
I shall take my leave.
Hey.
No sign of trouble at the moment.
I killed that guy.
It's done. The demon is dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition, if it will have me.
The Inquisition welcomes you, Michel de Chavannes.
Yay.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
Oh, he's handsome. I know, right? New man added to the harem. He just doesn't know it. We call them agents. Harem expands every day. Yes. Yes. It's the goal. I'm gonna heal the world with love. And those who will not be healed with love will be slain. Kero Heart. Kero Heart. Love and love only.
Rising.
Oh.
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend. Why is my face like really low down? What is this? I'm not drinking that. Drink. What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
He's so pretty.
Maras lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink.
Okay. Guess I'll drink. Bull. He throws up. Bull.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest.
Ew.
That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
Iron Bull might be your fave right now. No, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty interesting. I don't use him like at all because I guess I just don't think about him. But he's very funny. He just comes from like a completely different like world. Not world literally, but just like culture. It's crazy. Inquisitor can't handle his liquor. Not whatever he's given me. It's on another level.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us?
I know, right?
Blink. Blink. I'm done drinking. Let's drink. He's like, okay.
Oh. Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why are dragons sacred?
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Are you sure it wasn't, you know, that thing you shouted? You know? He's the Dragonborn. Oh my god. Iron Bull, secret Dragonborn. He's his own protagonist in his own world. Even the dragons love Iron Bull. No. I'm sorry we had to kill it. Now I feel awkward. They're just beasts. Sorry we had to kill it.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Drink. We're getting sloshed.
Oh. Nice.
His skin is so smooth. What the hell? He's dying. Two good fights, two bringing order, two bad drinks, two good fights.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Okay.
Anan.
Evander, damn. What the heck? Iron Bull, you're so cool. Yeah, last time I talked to him, he had me hit him with a stick. Over and over again. He's like, hit me! I was like, okay, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Whee!
How you doing?
Doing great. Tell me about Seheron.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
Seheron.
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talvashath, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Yeah, I think so.
What are things like for the natives of Saharon?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team.
Oh.
The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
Oh.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat.
Oh no.
Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Talvashath.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
Ah, hello. Thank you, Flimflame. Thank you, Carpe Boredom, for raiding. Hype, hype, hype. Oh, yes. So we got like 4 new people over here. Hello. Yeah, the clown. Yes. Hype, hype. Welcome. Oh my god, my command worked too. Sweet. Welcome over. I'm playing Inquisition, Dragon Age Inquisition. We just got done, like, taking over some castle, some elven castle. Another one. Not as big as this one, but pretty cool. Now we're talking to Iron Bull. We're bonding with him. We just had drinks with him. And he told me some, I don't know, interesting facts about his life. Let's go check on Cole. Make sure.
Good work out there, Voth. Those
He's doing
blighted
okay.
nodes won't infect anything now. Shade, thanks for joining in on that escort for Lady Montillier.
Why is he so loud?
She's great, right?
She's great, right?
Glittering to gloss a hidden hurt. Unlearning not to hope for more. Stumbling steps where the wall used to be.
Stumbling steps.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
Corypheus spit.
Coryphinus.
Corypheus.
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
I like Sarah. She can like, she gets on my nerves a little bit, but then she says stuff like that, and then I'm like, ah, she's so funny. She's so good. And then my guy is so like, and then she's so like crazy.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
The ones who do things or the ones who give orders. What do you think of Blackwall? Blackwall and Sarah seem to get along.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? I'd like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
Yeah, whenever I was traveling with Blackwall earlier, I was traveling with Blackwall, Solus, and I think Varric. Blackwall started like teasing Solus a bit and everything. I think Sarah and Blackwall were discussing if spirits could like be, you know, sexual, I guess, with living people, I guess. And so Blackwall was asking Solus about that, and it got him all flustered and everything. And he kept teasing him about it or whatever. But yeah, Solus was like, you hang out with Sarah too much. Aww. Yeah, Solus was Kero Blush. Solus would know his son is a spirit. Yeah, that's true. Let's see, let's ask about, what do you think of Solus?
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What do you think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her, too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now, Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
Yeah, he's beautiful. What do you think of Iron Bull?
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do their women look like? Woof.
Yeah, Skinny, you and Sarah would get along.
What about Dorian?
You're having it off with him. You don't need me talking. But I do anyway.
What about Cole?
Don't give two squirts about him. He's still just a wrong thing.
No!
You just said him and he.
You just shut it.
You're treating him like a person. You're seeing him as a person. Got him. You just said
What's
him
your
and
opinion of
he.
Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
What? Sarah's cabinet of wonder whose it was. Delivered. One cabinet suitable for a lady's courtesies, curiosities, if resources should be spent on such things. Below, a comment and journal entries by Sarah. Also doodles of Sarah with her tongue out. Eat it. Morris's stuff needs a place. Stuff. Banner, circle, soft. Lizard, scratched out. Rough and weird. Holla, fake. Real and stink. Cards, little worlds. Goblet, fancy cup. Stupid sword. There's a small blood stain. Sarah, you're so weird. You're so weird and strange.
You sure? Of course.
Keeping it real. Yeah, Sarah's great. Oh, let's talk to this guy. You have another friend, Sutherland. Did this one not speak either?
Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
Okay.
Could be better.
Could be better. He only befriends mutes. No, yeah. I was talking to him earlier and he was like, yeah, and I hired this new guy and he whispered, he was like, but don't tell anyone, he's an apostate. And I was like, dude, do you know where you're at right now? And he doesn't speak, he said. Did you ever resolve the whole thing? No, so the judge signed whatever they needed to sign, and then I had to send her on another mission. And I think I need to, oh, I think it's probably ready. It's probably been ready. So I'm probably gonna check on that. Yes. I can give him a kiss whenever I want. And it'll, like, be a whole scene.
Seen who, Ambassador? Cole. The young man with the...
You literally...
What does he look like again?
I guess they just don't interact with each other very much. It's funny. She probably never has to... She never leaves the castle. She loves her big chair. Ooh, more healing potions. Yeah. Celebrate the dragons. Oh yeah, Flame. We killed a dragon. Oh wait, were you here for that? No, you weren't. You were not there for that. No way. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, right now we can only... my time is merging in my brain. I think you were here for that, but I don't think... I don't... Yeah. Okay. I remember. Sorry, my brain literally, like, forgets... forgets things. Oh my god, ice cream, bro. Yes! It's my favorite thing ever. I'm so glad I made that emote. Adorable. I'm gonna give him heavy armor. Well, I would never question the wisdom of the Inquisitor in such a contentious time. If we are to insist on relying on mercenaries acting in our name, I would ask that they represent us properly. We can't be seen to employ the poorly equipped in the Inquisition. More exactly, I cannot. I humbly request permission to outfit the crew Sutherland leads. Looks like we're, yeah, like we're chatting, like we're yapping too much, and your son is bursting into flames. He's like, I'm gonna snap. He's already snapped. Yeah.
Inquisitor.
Let's go check on Josephine's thing. Oh, there's so many new things. Gather leather, gather cloth. Deal with Lord Basil. golden opportunity. Whoa. Nice. Speak with Minister Bliss at party. I have the time and place of the Marquis party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Bliss privately about ratifying the Du Paraquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success to this entire endeavor in her hands. Okay. Well, did that. Now we go talk to her and tell her the news. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark, thanks to his scandalous laugh. Also, blind feats are now the rage. Can Regedy claim that? Orlais remains Orlais. Okay, I got money. Josephine!
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Du Paraquets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Wiscott. I'll get you an invitation.
Do I get to, like, physically go, or do I have to do a war table thing? They're staying back.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
The Du Paraquets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the Du Paraquets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps.
I know she's asking way too much.
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Du Paraquets into lordship.
Let's hope she's not being, like, assassinated as we speak. Let's go check on her. Josephine! Are you okay? She's still there.
I must return to Val Royeaux to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay. Josephine, we're going to Val Royeaux. What's going on?
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Wow. Wow. Glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy.
Yeah, spy.
Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Val Royeaux when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
I can't imagine you doing that. Sounds risky. Now you're a diplomat.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No. I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
With self-defense, I can. You did the right thing.
You were only defending yourself.
Yeah.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Wow.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montillier, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
You know, people keep saying this. They keep saying, "Oh, well, we're gonna remember you. We're gonna." I have a suspicion that something odd is going to happen, and I'm going to be erased from memory or something like that, or whatever happened to the ancients is gonna happen to me, or something. I don't know. Nothing good ever happens for the heroes in Dragon Age. Varric flat out tells you, nah, what could go wrong? Yeah, and I keep thinking back to when Cassandra told Solus, she was like, I'm gonna write about you and no one's gonna forget about you, and he was like, that's an oddly weird thing to say, but yeah, thanks, or whatever he said. And I was like, I'm thinking about that. I'm like, something odd with memory is gonna happen. Cause you think of Fiona, she got rewound, right? Maybe I don't know. Nothing's fixed yet. Things are still a problem, and my guy will probably have a very heroic end. I can only hope. Let's see. So we got Josephine. You might know. We can't turn evil. Maybe we will be remembered. Maybe I'm just paranoid.
At your order. Yes?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to
Oh,
us.
heck yeah.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
People love us. Yes.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari Wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Solus. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm gonna end stream for the night. Yes.